When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
There's a lot of people know about the fantasy headlines. Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy headlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yeah. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo, Headliner Nation, what is going on, everybody? It's a beautiful Sunday morning here, and I've been up for less than an hour. Yes, I am one of the lucky people who woke up this morning to finding that Alvin Kamara was still in his lineup, but listed as out. Yeah. I don't know what happened with that. As of last night when we were chatting, he was expected to play. And then all of a sudden I woke up this morning and I'm like, what's going on here? I was tagged on Twitter. I saw lots of messages on Discord that he was out. I was like, oh, awesome. Fantasy football sometimes can be a tough one. Olave's headed to the medical tent. I've got the game on in front of me so I can have it going while we're talking, but I didn't see that. Let's do a quick check-in on the injury report this morning from Dr. Ethan Turner. I need to get like a little sting there where it's like, Dr. Ethan Turner. I wonder if Taylor can make that happen for us. Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox are both going to be in. I'm still being cautious with Gabe Davis. Now that I know he's going to be in, we might put him in over a couple of different people, but we'll see what happens with that. Jameis Winston and Michael Thomas obviously out. Alvin Kamara ended up being out. It looks like Dak Prescott is going to try and return next week. Myles Garrett is going to be out this week. He's expected to be limited over the next couple of weeks with his shoulder. Joey Bosa's timeline was updated this morning. He's expected to be out 8 to 10 weeks now. Big one to keep an eye on is going to be Cordero Patterson. He is a true game time decision, but he is saying he expects to play still. So that's going to be a tough one to keep an eye on. The Saints jerseys with the black helmets today are absolutely fire. Zay Jones is going to end up being in. Julio and Godwin are both going to be game time decisions, but both are trending towards playing. But Ethan said that he is not expecting either to have a great day fantasy-wise as they limit their return to play, and he is worried about re-injury. So he's just wanting to be very safe with those two. Shaquille Leonard is expected to play today. That's a big that's a big get for the Colts to have him back. For you Antonio Gibson owners out there, Brian Robinson is expected to be cleared this week. Week 5 return is very much in play. Keep that in mind. Russell Gage also in today. MVS is going to be in today. DJ Chark, Amon Ra, DeAndre Swift, we all know that they're going to be out. Hunter Renfrow is out. Foster Moreau is out. Mac Jones is out. David Montgomery is out. Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson are going to be out. Dalvin Cook, obviously, you can see here that he is in. And don't worry, I also slept in quite late this morning. CMC. Okay, so Ethan's update this morning. CMC update. We are not out of the woods yet. CMC is still very much a game time decision today. Worried he won't pass his pregame test and could be a super late scratch. So you're going to have to keep an eye on that. 100% going to have to keep an eye on that. Vikings causing the fumble. Does it come out? Yes, it does. Right before the knee goes down. That is a fumble. Dat Ninja Kwam becoming a new member here. Holden Chubb on YouTube. Appreciate you, Dat Ninja. Eddie Oliva becoming a member for the 12th straight month. Garrett Wilson or Bateman in a half PPR. Garrett Wilson is probably just going to be over the top of Bateman for me. He does have a higher upside for me than Bateman, and I believe his floor is safer as well. The range of outcomes is far greater for Bateman than it is for Wilson, in my opinion. Macataz becoming a new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you joining up. Anything on Gabe Davis, Jeremy? He is expected to play today. Expected to play. In terms of being limited or anything like that, haven't heard anything about that. Oh, Justin Jefferson wide open. Can he get in? Nope, they called him out. They called him out. Nate, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Appreciate you. Is there a way I can pop this chat out? Where is this at? Pop out chat. Boom, that's what I wanted right there. Love it. I need to make this like bigger and in the middle of the screen. Yep. Are they going to give the ball to Dalvin Cook here, or are they going to give it to Madison? I can't tell from here who's in the backfield. Let's see real quick who scores here. Luis becoming a member for the 18th month. Appreciate you, Luis. Kamara's situation sucks. Yes, it does. Very much so. Ruben, Zay Jones, J.K. Dobbins, the Duve, or Dalton Schultz is a flex in a full PPR. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate you. Ruben, appreciate you. Ruben, were you one of the new members last night? I can't remember. I thought you were. Were you the guy that said you were number 100 last night? Cook is in the backfield, not Madison. Perfect. And he gets stopped though. Oh shoot, Ruben, I just lost your message. Yes, sir. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. Zay Jones, J.K. Dobbins, the Duve, or Dalton Schultz. Zay Jones is probably going to have your safest floor. The Duve is going to have your highest upside. Ray doesn't need Dalvin Cook to score. He is rooting on the opposite direction here. Henry with the 5-bomb. Appreciate you, Henry. Marcus Waddle hurt me. I need upside. Christian Kirk, Drake London, James Conner, and Amari Cooper for wide receiver 1 and a flex. If I had to pick anybody here, and if we're talking about upside, I'm going Amari Cooper and Christian Kirk. They've got the highest upside over the last couple of weeks, like Drake London, but he's a little bit of a safer floor than a high upside play over those guys. So for me, I'm going to go Amari Cooper and Christian Kirk. Ruben, you're very welcome. Alex, Hollywood, Bateman, or Dobbins in a half PPR. Still have to go against still have to go for Hollywood here. Need 2 and 2. Juju, Gabe Davis, Devontae Smith, or Palmer. That's going to be Thielen gets hit. Saints defense holds strong. Probably going to hold them to a field goal here. Juju, Gabe Davis, Devontae Smith, or Palmer. I mean, your highest upside plays here are going to be Palmer and Smith for me. Again, you could play Gabe Davis, but you have some pretty decent options, so I don't feel like there's a need to really risk it. So I'm gonna go with Devontae Smith and Palmer there for a little bit of safety and upside, and then Connor, Singletary, or Wilson Jr. in a PPR. Connor's gonna have your highest upside. Wilson's not gonna have much of an upside, but he does have potentially a much higher floor. Chris Oscarson becoming a member of Holden Chubb here on YouTube. Chris, welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation. CMC or A.J. Dillon today? Let me hold on. Let me see one thing here real quick. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, you're in a good situation because both of those are late games. So since both of those are late games, you can really put yourself in a position where leave CMC in for right now, and then if he ends up being out, you can just throw in A.J. Dillon. I'm still going to go with CMC over A.J. Dillon as of right now. And then obviously if he's out, switch it around. Jackie Chan 9988 becoming a member for the second straight month. Greg Big Dortch Energy or Allen Robinson in a full PPR. I'll side with Dortch here. Mason, you were watching I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing right now. They're watching the game because we only got 386 in here. And on Sundays the last couple of weeks, we've been around like 1,300. Gabe Davis or the Duve? Christopher, Gabe Davis for me, that's one of those things there where I will risk it with Gabe Davis just because the Duve is so touchdown dependent. Henry, Mike Williams, Cortland Sutton, or the Alligator in a flex in a full PPR. Mike Williams is going to have the highest upside. Cortland Sutton is going to be the safest option for me there. Much higher floor for me than Mike Williams right now. The Ghost in a full PPR. Flex Goddard, Hollins, or Alex Pierce. Normally, I'm not a big tight end flexer. Scratch that. I always flex my tight end. In fantasy football, I'm not a big tight end flexer. I will go with Goddard here. My phone's a-buzzing. Garrett Wilson or the Dubes? Garrett Wilson for me. If you need upside, it's definitely Garrett Wilson. Duff Dog, need high upside, started Kamara. I'm in the same boat, my man. I am in the same boat. Also didn't see it this morning before he was ruled out. Pierce, Jacobs, or the Dubes? Oh, man. If you want upside, you got to go with the Dubes. Normally, I would say start Pierce. But if you need upside, then you're going to have to go with the Dubes there. Kyle, I know you guys chose Garrett Wilson over the Dubes, but is weather going to be a factor? Looks like New York game. Weather might be ugly. How can I join the Discord as well? Okay, hold on a second. Let me take a look at the weather here real fast, and then I'll answer your question. And then we'll take a look at getting you into Discord. NFL weather. In New York. Well, if you're talking, it is raining in New York, but the Giants are home today. If we're talking about Garrett Wilson, he's on the road in Pittsburgh. It's 56 and overcast there. So there's no weather to worry about in Pittsburgh as of right now. It's 56 and forecast, or 56 and overcast. So there's nothing to worry about there. As far as getting into... Brad, super chats are off. This is a members only live stream, so you already pay a monthly fee to get this. So we don't want you super chatting as well and paying even more money when you already get this as a perk. So super chats are off on these days now. As far as getting into Discord, so download the Discord app if you have not done that yet. Download the Discord app, and then you'll go into the settings, click on connections. And Anna, can you post this if you're around? Oh, yeah, she just did. I'm going to pin it. Click on connections, click add, and then you're going to click YouTube, and then it's going to ask you to log into your YouTube. Check the Baltimore weather. Why are you calling me? Why are you saying my guy? Why can't you say, hey, can you check the Baltimore weather for me real quick? 53 and rain. Rain basically the entire time. And a high chance of precipitation. 76, 76, 79, and 82. It's actually supposed to get worse as the game goes on. Another reason why the Duve and Bateman might be tough starts today. No, you're good, Anna. No worries. Aziel, yep, appreciate you. Just wanted you to be aware. Absolutely, absolutely. We'll talk about all the weather here real quick. Next up, Jamal Charles to come out of retirement. What about Jones? CMC over him too. CMC over Aaron Jones. Listen, I'll say this and be honest with y'all right now. If you have any gut feeling that you don't want to start CMC today, don't do it. Just don't start him. If you're weary about that situation and you feel like you have a good person that you can throw in over him, or at least a safe option, then just do it. Just put him in over CMC. I understand the hesitation. I do. Hilda, I will risk Gabe Davis over Lazard for the upside, even in the bad weather, just because Lazard is really going to be predicated on scoring a touchdown. If he doesn't score, he's going to get you maybe a couple of points. Eckler, Barkley, Pearson, Jamal pick 2 in a full PPR. Kevin, it's Eckler and Barkley. We're not walking away from our studs. Lazard or DJ Moore? Lazard has more upside because he can score a touchdown. DJ Moore probably won't. Although I wouldn't be surprised this week if Baker Mayfield absolutely peppers DJ Moore. I mean, who of you out there would be surprised if after what's been said this week, if Baker Mayfield doesn't absolutely just pepper DJ Moore over and over and over with targets? I wouldn't. McCad is, I'm going to go with Dameon Pierce. Chat, I'll be right back. Someone's at the door. I need to sign a package. Hold on, chat. Sorry. We're back. I don't know what I have. Oh, it's from Panini. Should we open it together? What is it? I don't remember what I ordered. Oh, is it my Elements box? I bet it's Elements. Yep, it is. Why did I have to sign for this? This is going to be our next break. Right here. For those of you that are interested in cards, we do have a breaks channel now. Woo! We're going to be doing this break here very soon. We're going to be doing this break. Some Elements. These cards are cool. They're made out of metal, gold, lots of different things. These are very cool. And then we got a Prestige H2 box, which is going to be fun to open. We're going to do this very soon. If you want to get in on our trading card stuff that we do, first off, y'all are members that are chatting right now. Luis, you want a spot? Luis, I'll add you right now. Let me go ahead and put your name down. Let me just go ahead and put your name down right now real quick, Luis. Let me get to the right account. But yeah, if you're interested in participating in breaks and you're a member, make sure that you join the collectibles chat in Discord. So then you get an update whenever we do a break, and then you can get in on them. They're a whole lot of fun. Ryan, are you out there? If Ryan's out there, he was like kind of the latest person to start doing breaks. And he said he's addicted now. Luis, it's only $35 for a slot. 2 teams. So you can send that over whenever you are free. All right. Was that Latavius Murray? Mason, these two together. There's 100 cards in this box, and then there are 7 cards in here, 5 cards in here, but 3 of them are hits, including 1 on-card metal autograph. Maddox, you want a spot in the break? Have you done one yet? Yeah, get connected, get into Discord. If you're in Discord, get access to our collectibles chat. Here, let me show you real quick. Oh, unless, listen, my bad. Anna just reminded me. If you are holding Chubb, then you don't have access to it. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, Latavius Murray helped a no one on that. So here, let me... my eye. Let me do a little Discord tutorial here real fast. Hold on. Discord tutorial time. Okay. This is Discord right here. Okay. Down at... Oh, you can't see that part. Crap. Hold on a second. It's not going to be... Hopefully y'all can still see this. Okay. Is that still... It's a little bit smaller, but can you all see that? Okay. So this is Discord. This is Discord. All right. Down here at the bottom of the screen, there is a user's settings button. You click on this. I've got streamer mode enabled because of gaming, but hold on a second. Let me turn it off. All right. You'll go to this connections tab right here. Okay. Go to this connections tab right here. And then up here, you'll just choose the add accounts to your profile. You'll choose the YouTube option, which mine shows down here because I'm already connected. Can we answer some questions? Yeah, Alex, it's only 11:37. I answered questions for God knows how long yesterday. Yes, we are going to answer some questions. Can you just chill yourself, please? I'm trying to help some people out right now. Get into here. You click on YouTube. Anthony, what level are you? Zach, you passed out during the gaming stream? I bet a few people did. I passed out right afterwards. I didn't get into bed until 3 o'clock. And then you'll connect it here. And then you'll connect it here. You'll have to log into YouTube. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Good Lord. Okay. So there you go. That's how you get into Discord. Anybody that is holding Chubb or higher can get into. And then, this is what I forgot I was going to do. For those of you already in Discord, okay, if you go up to, so under here, under important, go down to this roles tab right here, okay? Click on that, and then any of these channels that you want to be in, click on these. Click on these, okay? So if you want NFL channels, you click on the football emoji. If you want MLB channels, click on the baseball emoji. If you want NBA channels, click on the basketball. If you want NHL, click on the hockey stick. If you want the DFS channels, click on the money bags. If you want the Headliner Gaming channel, click on the controller. For the sports cards and collectibles channel, you click on the little rocket ship, okay? That's how you get into all those different channels. And then you can scroll all the way down here. Here's the collectibles chat right here. And then this is where I post all the breaks. You can also, if you're on Facebook, Luis wants 2 spots. All right. You can also join us over on Facebook. Just search for Headliner Breaks on Facebook and join our group over there. All right, let's get back to answering some questions. He already blew his allowance last night. Yeah, no. We'll figure out the shaving head thing here very soon. Luis wants a second spot. Luis, I'm putting you down for a second spot. And we're going to get back to football questions. Just give me a second. I can answer anything anybody wants me to in this chat. And then Jeremy, I put you down for a spot as well. Appreciate you guys. All right. Back to questions now. Mark becoming a member of Holden Chubb for the 14th straight month. Mark, appreciate you. Traded Waddle for Chubb. And now you've got Eckler, Mixon, and Chubb. Zeke here. Holy crap. Evans, Samuel, Allen Robinson, Zay Jones, DeAndre Hopkins. Thoughts, good or bad, Kyle? I mean, for your team, you didn't really need to do that. Jeremy, just got your payment. Thank you. You didn't really need to for your team. So if I were you, I would turn around and now try to upgrade your wide receiver position again. You've got Eckler, Mixon, and Chubb. Maybe try to trade Zeke. See if someone will take Zeke. Maybe try to get like a wide receiver 2 for him or something. The guy had a better read than Cousins. Oh, I just saw it. I didn't realize that was a fake punt. That's awesome. Look at him. Maybe they should just put him in at quarterback. I'm kidding. Kind of. All right. Need some help. Pick one. Wentz, Mariota, Geno Tannehill, or Matty Ice. Okay, hold on. Jeremy, when will the break be? Man, if we fill it, we might be able to do it like tonight before Sunday Night Football. I'll let you guys know. I need to go to my rankings here real quick. Hold on. For quarterbacks, I have got F. Where did it go to? Oh, it just reset. I don't see where it's at. All right, you're going to have to ask it again. My bad, man. The chat refresh. I can't see it. Brandon Cooks or Dameon Pierce in the flex. We're going to go with Dameon Pierce. Is James Cook droppable? Already have Brian Robinson Jr. stash. Derek Carr just hit the waiver wire, and my QB2 has a week 7 bye. Is James Cook droppable? As of right now, yes. As of right now, yes. Wentz, Mariota, Geno Tannehill, or Matty. There you go, Donovan. I found you again. Wentz, Mariota, Geno Tannehill, or Matty Ice. Marcus Mariota is my highest ranked quarterback as of right now among all of them. I've got Mariota over Goff as well. Dude, the weather in Philly might make Juju a better play over Devontae Smith. It might be. I mean, I think Juju is going to start bouncing back. I really do believe that. I know it's hard to believe right now, but I do believe that. Juice, welcome to Holden Chubb. New membership. Appreciate you, Juice. Welcome in, baby. Is Kadarius Toney droppable? Yes. I hate to say that, but yeah. Breece Hall or A.J. Dillon? I'm going to go with A.J. Dillon, Lee. Jones and Penny for Taylor, too much in a full PPR, Matthew? Absolutely not. If you can get Jonathan Taylor for Aaron Jones and Rashad Penny, you do it, and you do it fast. Juju or Jeff Wilson in a PPR? Tony, Juju's going to have a little bit more upside than Jeff Wilson. Zay Jones is out? Is he really? Can somebody verify that for me? Can someone verify that for me? That's why I said I haven't seen anything from Doc yet. Zay Jones is out. All right, Zay Jones is out. Breaking news, Zay Jones will not be playing today. Get him out of your lineups. Hunt or Juju in a PPR, and Schultz or Njoku. Thanks in advance, Ben. Hunt is going to have more upside than Juju for me, and Njoku is going to have more upside than Schultz. Mike Williams or Hollywood, Brad? Hollywood is going to have a little bit higher upside for me. Hollywood's going to have a little bit higher upside. It's tough to trust the consistencies with that offense sometimes, though. Hey, we all hit the like button? Hit the like button. 421 people watching, only 122 likes. Hit it. Drop Zay Jones for Josh Palmer. Love it. Vorhack, my bad. Ayuk, Bateman, or Gabe Davis? I want to say Gabe Davis. Here. I think he has, in his offense, he has a little bit of a higher floor than what Bateman has. Schultz or Conklin today? I'm still going to go Schultz, not knowing what's going on with Zach Wilson and how he's going to target the tight end on his way back. DJ Moore over Gabe Davis, or is it crazy talking a full PPR? It's not crazy talk. God, there's so many rain games today. Sapper, appreciate you. It's not crazy. I would just be prepared to be very let down. But like I said earlier, I mean, would we be surprised if, Baker Mayfield comes out and doesn't just torch DJ Moore with as many targets all day long after what his coach said about him this past week? Waddle played as wide receiver 1. Sutton and Evans as wide receiver 2 and flex. A-Rob, Juju, and Deontay Johnson on the bench. Full PPR. Any swaps? Nope. I'm leaving that as is. Mike Williams or James Conner? Mike Williams is going to have more upside than James Conner. But if you want to be safe with it, I do go with James Conner at that spot. Drop Zay Jones for Burks or McKenzie. If you need somebody to start this week, I would probably lean Burks. Just by a hair. The Muth or Gerald Everett. I'm going to go Gerald Everett. Stafford or T-Law in the rain, or pick up Mariota or Geno. I've got Mariota ranked higher than those guys right now. Is Curtis Samuel the forgotten Gym of the Year so far? He might be, and the reason I say that is because people are still saying, oh, are we starting Curtis Samuel? Yeah, 100%. Wide receiver 2, Ayuk or Metcalf? That's Metcalf for me. Russell Wilson or Goff? Going to be Russell Wilson. Eckler, Barkley, Pierce, or Jamal? Pick 2 and a full. Kevin, I already answered for you. Eckler and Barkley, easy. Vikash. Judy, Garrett Wilson, Marquise Brown, need 2. Garrett Wilson and Marquise Brown. Deontay Johnson, Curtis Samuel, or A.J. Dillon in the flex. A.J. Dillon is higher upside than Curtis Samuel for me, but Curtis Samuel is a safer floor if that's what you're looking for. Herbert or McCaffrey? Juice, I'm going to assume this is a super flex league. I hope I'm correct at that. I'd probably go ahead and go with Herbert. Just to be safe, knowing that McCaffrey's still going to be a game-time decision. Garrett Wilson or Ayuk? We're going to go with Garrett Wilson. Penny or J.D. McKissick? It's going to be Penny, and then Elijah Moore over Gordon for me. Keep Javonte Williams and Khalil Herbert, or entrust Ramondre Stevenson or Damian Harris? I'm going with Javonte Williams and Khalil Herbert over those two. Ginger Snowman, I would play Schultz today, but you have Higbee. So I'm going to go with Higbee because I still like it. Predictions for Barkley today? I mean, okay. Not great. Could be better. Will be all right. Going up against Chicago, it definitely is truly one of those games that could go either way. If he breaks off a big run, I mean, we're good. Going up against that defense, Roquan Smith in the middle of it, very, very good. He could get stuffed quite a bit as well. So it's one of those things where we have a very wide range of outcomes today. Very wide range of outcomes today. Mike Williams or Curtis Samuel? It's Curtis Samuel. Pitts or Njoku? I've got Njoku with a higher upside this week, but Pitts is going to be safer. Josh, glad to see you relaxed and laid back this morning, Kyle. I feel good to be relaxed and laid back. 3 PPR teams, Stevenson or Dobbins? Stevenson has higher upside for me. Ayuk, Gabe, or Stevenson? I mean, with the rain, Ayuk is going to be safer than Gabe. Gabe is going to have higher upside, though. Stevenson, McKenzie, or Palmer? That's going to be Palmer for me. Javier, Sanders or Wilson? Need one. Sanders is going to have a higher upside than Wilson, but Wilson will have a much higher floor. Sapper, what would you like to tell me that's funny? Something was going on out there. Gibson, Dubes, or Judy? Gibson's going to be a little bit safer. Judy's going to have that higher upside there for me. I have to play Craig Reynolds as my RB2. Oh, no. Hopefully he scores. Wilson or Lawrence? I mean, T-Law is going to have a higher upside for me. I don't know if I got this earlier, but Juice becoming a new member here of the exclusive Headliner Nation. Appreciate you, Juice. Kubizi. Kubizi? I messed it up from the beginning, so I figured I would just keep messing it up even more. Also becoming a new member. Alfredo R12 becoming a new member. Armando Alfonso Ramirez becoming a new member. Appreciate you all joining up. Start 2. Need upside. Ayuk, A-Rob, Dobbs, McLaurin, Garrett Wilson. That's going to be Ayuk and Garrett Wilson for me if we're looking for upside. Yeah, we don't trust Mike Williams right now. It's not that I don't trust Mike Williams. It's that I don't trust the health of Justin Herbert. And I don't trust the way that Mike Williams continues to be utilized. Not Murray's getting the points. I can't believe... I mean, Latavius Murray getting all the points here on Sunday mornings is exactly summing up 2022. Easy. Hold on a second. I'm going to just send an update here in Discord real quick in case anybody missed it. I just wanted to let everyone know in Discord that Zay Jones was out. Did Ingram go back in? Is that him right there? That might be him right there. He might be back in. Yep, Ingram is back in. Okay. Brandon Cooks, Marquise Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Rashad Bateman, play 2, set the other 2. If you want upside, it's going to be Brown and Bateman. If you want to be safer, then you go with Brown and Juju. YouTube Army. I use NFL Plus for film review. That's it. And then I watch live games on it. Schultz or Tunyon. Let's hear it from the tight end whisperer. I'll go with Schultz still if he's playing and fully healthy today. Dakota. I'm struggling between Drake London or Gabe Davis for the flex this week. I'm going Drake London there. Sam B. CMC or Cooks. If you don't have anybody else that you can play, then you have to go Cooks. If you have an opportunity to find a replacement for CMC, if he were to not end up going, then go with CMC. Burks, Big Dortch energy, or McKenzie? I'm going to go with some Big Dortch energy there. Charles Rickman, Mike Williams, DJ Moore, Claypool, Joshua Palmer. Start 2, please. Missing my OSB today. Mike Williams, DJ Moore, Claypool, and Josh Palmer. It's going to be Josh Palmer and Mike Williams for me. Anthony, should you start Kamara? You may have already done so, considering they're playing right now. Spencer, welcome in to Holden Chubb, the exclusive Headliner Nation here on YouTube. Appreciate you joining up. I'm not going to pull a Kyle. Yeah, no, I did not wake up in time. Is it me, but I can't send super chats anymore? No, super chats are turned off. You guys get this. Not only that, but on Sundays, some people had found out that if they sent a high enough super chat, if they weren't a member, that if they reached a certain threshold and sent a certain amount of money, it would still go through anyway. And that's not what this stream is supposed to be for, so we turned them off. You can send super emojis, though, like Gregory just did with a $5 donation. Gregory, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Taysom Hill just scored, of course. Ayuk or Dotson at the flex. I'm going to go with Ayuk. CMC or Jamal Williams. I will be safe with Jamal Williams there. Pick 3 in a PPR. Juju, Damian Harris, Dotson, Dortch, Dobbins. Juju, Damian Harris. And if you want upside, go big Dortch energy. If you want to be safer, then go with Dobbins. And hopefully he gets a little bit more run this week. Godwin or Hunt. Eric, I'm going to go with Hunt there. Kittle or Everett. I'm going to go with Kittle. Cooks, Carter, Bobby Trees, or Ramondre in a full PPR. That's going to be Brandon Cooks if you want more upside there. Godwin or Hunt. Just answer that one. Going Hunt. Hunt or Breece Hall is the RB2. If you want to be safe, you go with Hunt. If you want some more upside, go with Breece Hall. Pitts or Conklin. I've got Pitts higher until we know what happens with Conklin. Just because Zach Wilson coming back, I don't know how that's if he's gonna actually utilize the tight end. Schultz or Njoku. John, Njoku's gonna have a higher upside for me. Getting crushed already, and none of the players have even started yet. Oh my gosh! Wait, how is your team getting crushed with none of his players starting? Who have you played? Lit Nick sends a hot dog and a $149 donation. Appreciate you, Nick. I'm hungry now. I haven't had anything to eat. Yet today. Brady, I'm not concerned about Goddard. Like, the tight ends are something I'm not concerned about. They're not concerned about in bad weather situations. It would be like the bigger plays. But we've seen over past years, like, the weather's supposed to be bad in certain instances, and people end up throwing it fine. Batmac, sorry I missed one. I missed it. Sorry, pick one. ETN, Richie James, and Goff or Mariota. I'm going Mariota over Goff. ETN is going to have a higher floor than Richie, but Richie's going to be safer. Chris, I'm not starting Josh Reynolds this week unless I absolutely have to. Bateman or Juju, Anthony. Juju's going to be safer. Bateman will have the higher upside. Jamal Williams or Najee Harris. Daniel, still going to go Najee Harris there. Ramondre or A.J. Dillon. Freeman, we're going A.J. Dillon. A-Rob or Cam in the flex. Buck, I hate it, but I probably go with Cam, and I hope for the touchdown. Ray with a 150 donation. Appreciate you, Ray. Thank you so much. Kyle G. Gerald Everett's got a little bit more of a higher ceiling than Dalton Schultz for me this week. But I'm okay running with Dalton Schultz if you're feeling more comfortable with that. Gerald Everett's going to be a little bit more risky. Stafford or Dak when Dak is back. Matthew, we'll have to answer that when Dak comes back. Goff or Lawrence. I'm still going to go with Lawrence there. Let's let's all run through the weather together here real quick. And let's talk about what matchups look the worst. Cleveland and Atlanta's in a dome. We're fine there. Washington at Dallas. We're fine there. Seattle at Detroit is in a dome. We're fine there. Tennessee at Indianapolis is in a dome. We're fine there. Chicago at the New York Giants. We already weren't playing anybody in this matchup that I didn't want to. And it's supposed to be rainy there, so just skip it as much as possible. Let's talk about Jacksonville and Philadelphia. 54 degrees and rain. Supposed to rain the entire time. 80, 81, 82, and 82%. Wind at 13, 15, 15, and 16. So the wind isn't going to be insane. So in that matchup, I would be a little bit more worried about more running game. So, like, I wouldn't mind Sanders. Jalen Hurts, we're going to hope for the running there. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, I bump him down a little bit. Dallas Goedert, I leave exactly where he's at. For Jacksonville, Christian Kirk is still a guy I'm going to there just because no Zay Jones. James Robinson and Travis Etienne, I would hope this is the week that we get Travis Etienne going a little bit more, especially in a sloppy game. The Jets and Steelers are overcast, but no rain expected there. We're good. Buffalo and Baltimore, let's take a look at that one. We took a look at that one a few minutes ago. Light rain throughout the day. So this one is even saying light rain. So this one might not even be that bad. Wind about the same, 13, 14, 14, 15. So wind won't be too awful. Precipitation is going to be a little bit on the lower side, around 74% throughout the entire game, getting a little bit worse as the game goes on. Texans, the Chargers at Texans will be fine. Arizona at Carolina will be fine. New England at Green Bay will be fine. Las Vegas is in a dome. The Bucs are going to be fine. So the only 3 games that we really have to worry about are the Chicago Bears at the New York Giants. We don't want to start anyone there anyway. Jacksonville at Philadelphia, we do give a little bit of a bump down to some of those guys. And then for the Bills and the Ravens, the Duve, Bateman, Stephon Diggs were starting no matter what. Gabe Davis, all of them were being a little bit cautious with their floor, or their ceiling is going to be much lower this week. Hopefully that helped clarify for a lot of you kind of what was going on with the weather. Litnick doesn't get timeouts. He is a fantasy. Why would I time out Nick? What did he say? And his juicy peach right now. Nick, you can't say stuff like that. You're not in the gaming channel. Oh, I didn't see that. So Litnick sent a donation with a hot dog, and then Ray sent a donation with a peach. I didn't see that. Nick, you do not have to apologize. You know that you're allowed to talk dirty to me. Tony, I sort of have to start Khalil Herbert with Kamara out unless I start Wilson over Khalil Herbert. I'm starting Khalil Herbert there. Jets in Pittsburgh are fine. The weather in Pittsburgh is fine. It's overcast. It's fine. Is Fournette ready to go off yet? I hope so. He's getting enough workload. We just need to get some of that efficiency up. Kyle, my forehead kissing fantasy god. Forehead kisses Merc. Bateman or Hollywood Brown? Hollywood Brown there for me. Brandon, hey Kyle, need 2.5 PPR. Stevenson, Judy Palmer, Dortch, or Zay Jones? Zay Jones is out today. No Zay Jones today. Definitely Palmer for me, and then I will throw Judy in there to try and offset with a little bit of upside. Nick basically owns 1/3 of everyone's memberships. He gets special treatment. I don't want to say that, but we know. Luis, Hunt or Zeke need upside in a full PPR. Oh, the upside's going to be Hunt, but I probably still play Zeke over him. Traded, yeah, Brandon, they just announced it a little bit ago. The chat is actually the one that told me. I didn't even see it. Latesha traded Brady, Gabe Davis, and Javonte Williams for Lamar and Allen Robinson. If this is a 1-quarterback league, I don't like that. If it's a 1-quarterback league, I don't like that at all. I would have rather have kept the depth everywhere else. Now, if you're... Did I say else? Else? Everywhere else. I have a lot of hair showing right now. Calm down, chat. If it's a super flex league, then that comes a lot closer for me, but you gave up a lot. You really did give up quite a bit. Time out Nick for the fun of it. Sapper with a $2 donation. Appreciate you. John, I traded Najee Harris and Higgins for Chase and Fournette and half PPR. That's not bad. If Chase and Fournette get going again, definitely an opportunity there where you could get burned. But I don't think it's awful by any means. It doesn't jump out to me like, yeah, love it. But I'm not saying, I hate that either. Coffee, cake, muffins. Just got him heated up. What? Coffee, cake, muffins? Nick, bring me some, please. DG with the $1 donation. I traded Robinson and Swift for Debo. Any thoughts? James Robinson? I need to know what Robinson that is. Armando, new member today. Need a flex to replace CMC. Ayuk, Zeke, DJ Moore, Wilson Jr. Gonna go with Zeke there. Oh, James Robinson, AJ. I'm gonna be very honest with you here. I'm sorry. No. Nope. Because I like Debo, but you just gave up 2 top 12 running backs for him. That's way too much, man. Way too much. I'm sorry, but I can't. I don't like that one. Jeremy Medina, 2 flex questions and a half PPR. Cordero Patterson or James Robinson? Go with James Robinson. Cordero Patterson could be an issue today. James Robinson, Jeff Wilson, or Antonio Gibson? James Robinson for me as well. Jason Ramirez and Kyle Spriggs becoming a new member here on the channel, joining the Holden Chubb tier. Appreciate you both joining up today. 12 new members today. Can we get to 25 new members by the end of the stream? Nico Rodriguez with a 5-bomb. Appreciate you. Donquis. Henry's my RB1. Who should be my RB2 in a full PPR? CMC Akers or Breece Hall? CMC Akers or Breece Hall? Leave CMC in for right now, and then if he doesn't play, start Akers. Nico dropping a 5-bomb. Appreciate you. Luis dropping a 10-bomb. Appreciate you as well. Thanks so much for the donations today, ladies and gentlemen. Khalil Herbert or James Robinson? We're not sitting a top 12 running back. It's James Robinson, 100%. Eric E. I will still go with Lawrence over Wilson until I see Wilson back 100% healthy and looking good. Don Queese, you're the GOAT. Appreciate you. Did you see the field in Philly? Looks like Chicago week 1. Does it really look that bad? I haven't seen anything. If it's raining like Chicago, then you might want to pivot. Nall, send in a $1 or $2 donation. Appreciate you, Nall. Thanks so much. He offered me Mike Evans, Connor, and Tua for Pittman and Pierce and Tom Brady. Evans, Connor, and Tua for Pittman, Pierce, and Tom Brady. I will take Pittman, Pierce, and Tom Brady. So you did the right thing, Gio. Good job. Nails. Hurting at wide receiver. Do I flex Josh Reynolds or the Dortch? TJ just sent me a message. I swear to God, TJ, if I open this up and it's a picture of one of your appendages, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, wow. Yeah, the tarp is crazy. Man. Yeah, TJ just sent me a tweet. Right now, it doesn't look great. Let's keep a little bit of an eye on it. If we get a little bit closer and it's still not looking good, yeah, we're 100% in a situation where we're going to have to take out some of those guys. Devin Stearns becoming a new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you. Welcome into Full Chubb. Make sure you all get Discord connected. Get into Discord. Who are you going to time out? Oh, TJ. Yeah, it wasn't an appendage. We're good. Oh, Anna, don't call me boss. That's weird. Schultz or Everett? I've still got Everett a little bit higher than Schultz right now, especially with no Keenan Allen. Anna, relax. She was ready, TJ. TJ, listen. After you and Ethan basically dismantled the gaming Discord that I put together with your foolishness, she has to be on standby. You have done this to yourself. Justin Jefferson, a rushing touchdown. Love it. For getting me hooked up, you guys. Taylor got you hooked up? Awesome. Yeah, Taylor's the best. Papa Tay-Tay. McKenzie, Godwin, or Conklin, Elijah? I already have Gabe Davis in my lineup. I risk it and I go with Godwin there. Kenny's cooking breakfast while listening to this for the kids. Oh, what's cooking? What are you making right now? Is Justin Herbert playing, and should I go with him or look for another streaming? He's playing. As far as I know, he's playing. I haven't seen anything saying he's not playing yet. Judy or Bateman is the wide receiver too. Tyler, I'm going to go with Judy there with the weather. Adam Thielen grabbed his helmet. How was that not offsetting penalties? Lawrence or Mariota? I've got Mariota a little bit higher right now. Tyler, Judy over Bateman. Should I trade Devontae Smith for Drake London? Yes, I would. Drake London is the wide receiver 1 on his team. Devontae Smith is not. Devontae Smith might have a higher ceiling some weeks. Drake London is always going to have a better floor. Donquise, full PPR, flex, Deontay Johnson, Godwin, or Mike Williams. Still going to go Mike Williams there. TJ, I mean, she's right. She's right, TJ. Come on. Kyle, you need to smoke a doob. Good for... No, I've never smoked before. I've never smoked anything. I don't have an issue with it. Like, I don't look down on people who do it. I don't care. I don't smoke. Mike Williams or Bateman? We're going to go Mike Williams. Godwin or Ayuk? We're going to go with Ayuk. Should I trade Swift for Chase? Abs, it's going to depend on the rest of your team. That one's a very even deal, but it's going to depend on the rest of your team. DJ Moore is a sit for me right now. Yes, he was a sit in my start and sit videos. Don't give in to peer pressure. Reynolds or McKenzie? This is one of those times where I will say, let's risk it with Josh Reynolds. This is one of those times. Dobbins or Gordon? Brandon, I'll risk it with Dobbins this week as well with the weather. Hopefully Dobbins can get himself going. Zeke or Gabe Davis or Curtis Samuel? That's Curtis Samuel, and we're going to go Curtis Samuel and Zeke there, Frank. Standard flex, DJ Moore, Elijah Moore, Melvin Gordon, Lazard, thanks, man. Go Browns. Kyle, good luck to your Browns today. Going to go Elijah Moore. Reynolds or the Dortch. The big Dortch energy is going to have a little higher of a ceiling for me. Kittle or Njoku? I've got Kittle higher. Do we think Gabe Davis will actually be healthy in a rain game? That's my concern with him. Number one is that he might not be fully healthy still. He might be running at like 85, 90%. Number two, the weather. So depending on what's, what you've got to go with Gabe Davis, I'm trying to stay away from him again for one more week and then start going back to him next week. London, Ayuk, Penny, Dobbins, or Pollard. I'm going to go Pollard and London there. Tripod. Need a flex and a full PPR. A.J. Dillon, Miles, Zeke, Garrett Wilson, Juju, or Kittle. Thanks for all of your hard work. Appreciate you. If it's just one person for me, it's going to be A.J. Dillon. Buck, lucky to have you putting in the work, Kyle. Hey, I appreciate it. Frank does not need Dalvin Cook to fumble. Anna does need Dalvin Cook to fumble. Anna, I probably still risk it with Davis there. It's hard. That's a tough one, but I probably still risk it. Jonathan, best show? Yes, appreciate you. Should we worry about ETN? He's seeing the volume, but now it's going all. Don Queese, did you see my film breakdown? I did a film breakdown this week for members only of Travis Etienne and of Austin Eckler. I went through all of it there. A lot of people need a Dalvin Cook fumble right now. London or Godwin? I'm going to go with London. YouTube says 510 viewers with only 200 likes. Let's fix that error. I agree. Noah Brown or Bateman? Reese. Bateman is going to have that higher upside. Even with the weather there, I probably still risk it with Bateman over Noah Brown. Andrew, you need me to sit one. Gabe Davis, Garrett Wilson, or Damian Harris in the flex and a half PPR. If I need to sit one, I'm sitting Gabe Davis. Juju or Hollywood? I'm still going to go with Hollywood there. Damian Harris Stevenson, or Pollard in a standard league. Since it's a standard league, I'm going to go with Damian Harris. Mike Williams or DJ Moore? Mike Williams, Armando. Davis, the Doobs, or Dortch energy. So your best bet, your safest option is going to be the Doobs. Goff or Geno? I actually go with Geno this week. Elias, you put in Ingram? Well, Ingram got hurt and missed a few series, I think, but he's back out there, I believe. Baytown, I'm going Dylan there for your flex. Markel, I'll go Jeff Wilson over Ramondre this week, even though I want to get Ramondre going. Jeff Wilson's a little bit... Oh, full PPR. That brings it a lot closer, actually. If you need higher upside, it's Ramondre Stevenson. If you want to be safer, we're going to go to Jeff Wilson. Landry and Jay Howard. Buck, are we playing each other this week? Are you and I playing each other this week? Should I sit A.J. Brown for Brandon Ayuk because of the weather? I'm still going with A.J. Brown. Did you just see the comment from J.J. Watt? Dude went AFib the other day and is playing today. Wait, what do you mean? What happened with J.J. Watt? Jesus Molina becoming a member of Holden Chubb here on YouTube. Jesus, appreciate you. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation. Scales. Samuel, Juju, Dylan, and Gabe. Sit one. I'm sitting Gabe Davis there. Buck, we are playing this week. Okay, all right, Buck. Good luck. He had to shock his heart back into the rhythm and is still playing today. What? I'm not... What is that? I'm not seeing that anywhere. That's crazy. Ayuk or Allen Robinson, max skills. I'm going to go with Ayuk. Oh, who was that to? Was that to Olave? Did they throw the flag? Lazard, A-Rob, or Bateman? Lazard, A-Rob, or Bateman. Bateman's going to have the highest upside. In the MVP chat. Let me look at this real quick. Wow. That's crazy. I was just told somebody leaked some personal information about me. It's going to be reported today. I went into AFib on Wednesday, had my heart back shocked into the rhythm. That's crazy. Is somebody that has dealt with heart stuff? I mean, I have actually like a monitor in my chest, like implanted because I had some heart stuff a couple of years ago that they had to keep an eye on. That shit's scary, man. Yeah, AFib is not necessarily a bad sign. Yep, same thing, Anna. I've had the same thing happen to me. Yep. I've had the same thing happen to me. But still, I mean, it's anything to do with your heart. It's freaking scary, man. So definitely feeling for JJ there, especially that he had to make it an announcement to everyone because they were going to tell everyone. Jesus. Aaron Jones or Mike Evans? I probably tested your Boston Scientific pacemaker micro. I don't have a pacemaker. I just have a monitor, but it is from Boston Scientific. Yes. Yeah, I don't have a pacemaker. It wasn't that. They just had to. They were keeping an eye on a few things. So definitely was a scary situation, though. I mean, basically for 2 years of my life, like anytime I felt something in my chest, I was freaked out, man. I was freaked out. It caused a lot of issues for me. because my meds lower my heart rate. I actually have a very low resting heart rate. When I sleep at night, my resting heart rate is like 35 beats per minute. I'm like 35, 40 beats per minute at night. But they said it's because I have such a strong heart. Like, normally a person's heart, like, depending on, like, the pump, which is, like, when it talks about the pump, like, it's how much, like, how hard it pushes the blood through your body. Like, my heart beats in, like, the 75th percentile. Like, he said my heart is crazy strong. So because of that, it has to work less. It has to work less, so it goes down lower because my heart's so strong. So I guess it's actually a good thing. But that was kind of what kicked some stuff off, as they were like, "What is going on with your heart?" Is this Russell Wilson's last chance to be a fantasy starter? I wouldn't say it's his last chance, but we're definitely keeping an eye on it. Oh, not the only big thing. Nick, stop it. Lutz with a 60-yarder. Holy cow. My heart is efficient. Mine jumps to 800 on Sunday games. Oh, man. Ask me if I'm okay and if I'm lightheaded. Josh, the same thing for me. Nick put you in timeout. Kyle, good morning and happy Sunday. I'm playing Dortch with Hollywood or Dortch with Davis. And a full PPR. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. Oh, Danielle, I didn't even realize it was you. My bad. Am I playing Dortch with Hollywood or Dortch with Davis? Well, I'm playing Hollywood no matter what. If you had to pick between Dortch and Davis as your other one, I would risk it with Davis there. I know, our bodies are freaking crazy. Don Queese, how am I feeling about Tua for fantasy? The only thing I'm worried about right now is just his overall health. We're just waiting on that right now. Traded away Josh Jacobs, Damian Harris, and Brian Robinson for Zeke and Eckler. What do you think? Holy cow, Luis. I'm going to need someone to file a police report because I just found a dead body. Luis took advantage of that man. Holy cow. I'm not really worried about Rondale Moore, to be honest with you. I mean, he hasn't really done anything till this point in his career. Kyler and Hollywood have the connection. I see it as a non-factor right now. Zeke or Penny? I'm going to go Zeke still. Yep, Brady Cardia. I don't have any issues other than that. Like, they haven't been able to find anything. I'm wondering if I should play Khalil Herbert or Hunt. I already have Chubb too. I'll go with Herbert over Hunt if you're playing Chubb already. Thoughts on Dalvin? I mean, I'm fine with him. Unfortunately, he got that touchdown stolen today, but I lost my train of thought. He had a touchdown stolen, but honestly, to me, it's one of those things where, yeah, Madison's getting a little bit of work because his shoulder popped out last week. He's going to be fine moving forward. King Bros, you the man. Appreciate you. Connor or Bateman in the flex. I will go with Connor, Greg. Oh, he just broke off a pretty big. He just broke off like a 12-yard run, it looks like. Yeah, Saints defense is good. Not bad against the run. McLaurin or Garrett Wilson? Already starting Breece Hall. I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson still. Higher upside. If you want to be safer, you can go with McLaurin. I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson there. Keith Tapp, become a member of Hole and Chubb. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation. If Hollywood doesn't start, is DJ more worth it or pick up Dortch? If Hollywood were not to play for some reason, then yes, I'm going to go with Dortch there. Oh, what a play by Jefferson. Big play. The Doobs or Josh Palmer. I'm going to go with Josh Palmer. Who would you start, Davis, the Doobs, or Garrett Wilson in a full PPR as a flex? I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson there. Mario. Need a wide receiver and a flex for a full PPR. Tyler Lockett, Devontae Smith, Chris Godwin, Dameon Pierce, James Robinson. Well, I'm going James Robinson over Dameon Pierce, but I would like to still get him into the lineup. And I'll go Tyler Lockett over Devontae Smith and Chris Godwin. Bruce Asmodeus with the $3 donation. Appreciate you. Jefferson up to 147 yards. Do not fumble Cook. So many people in the chat need Dalvin Cook to fumble. Devontae Smith or Garrett Wilson? I'm going with Garrett Wilson. I had JJ a little bit lower this week, but I still had him as like wide receiver 5, I think. Pitts or Everett? Everett's going to have more upside than Pitts. Pitts will be safer than Everett. Mario, you're welcome. Sundeep, what's going on, my man? 2 QB PPR league. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex. McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore, Gabe Davis. We're going to go McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, and Gabe Davis out of those guys. Need OP. Dameon Pierce, Matt Ryan, or Jacoby Brisket. Dameon Pierce for me there. Is CMC playing? Yeah, according to Doc, he is a true game-time decision. Reynolds or Hollins, Chris? I'll go with Reynolds. Aaron Jones or Mike Evans at the flex? Aaron Jones still for me right now. And then Njoku or Pitts at tight end. Njoku has a higher upside. Do you think Houston has the ability to upset the Chargers? Well, based on how the Chargers played last week, yes. But it's going to be the Chargers that beat themselves. It would not be Houston beating the Chargers. Bradley, hit and become a member of Holden Chubb here. Bradley, appreciate you. 17 new members today. Just over a half an hour left in the stream. Can we get to 25 new members? Gibson, Pollard, or Bateman at the flex? If it's like a PPR, half PPR league, I'll go with Pollard. John, what's going on, man? Craig Reynolds, Penny, or Zeke in a PPR? I'm going to go with Zeke there. Jeff Wilson or Breece Hall? Breece Hall has a higher upside. How is Philly's run defense? They are... Philadelphia currently allows 25.37 fantasy points to running backs. And that is 11th most in the league. They've allowed 249 rushing yards, which is actually on the lower side. So they haven't allowed very many rushing yards. Problem is that they've allowed 4 rushing touchdowns. Majority of those came against Detroit. But other than the fantasy points, they limit wide receivers in the passing game and on the ground. So they don't give up a whole lot of yards to running backs. Miss, go to everybody watching right now. All right, let's take a pause to see it. He made it? You guys must be way ahead of me because he's literally just walking up to the line right now. What up, Tristan? Where you been, baby? I haven't seen you in forever. I haven't heard that voice of yours. I've had to play with Tucker so much. Jeez Louise. Tristan, come back. Come back to me, baby. And it's good. 47-yard attempt, 24 seconds left in the game. Minnesota takes a 28-25 lead. Is McCaffrey playing? He is a true game-time decision. Been in the academy. Tristan, stay well, my man. We'll see you back soon. Chris Mitz, full PPR. Gabe Davis, Bateman, the Dort. Oh, by the way, I appreciate the donation. I didn't say that. My bad. Gabe Davis, Bateman, or the Dortch. Pick 2. I'll go with the Dortch and Bateman. Bateman or Garrett Wilson or Hunt in the flex. If we have to pick with one, I'm going to go with Hunt. If you want more upside, go with Garrett Wilson. Joseph with 18 points. Damian Harris or Juju for the flex. Damian Harris probably for me. Juju might be a little bit safer, but Damian Harris hopefully gets that touchdown. Tannehill or Wilson this week. Wilson's going to have a higher upside. I'd probably still go with Tannehill, though. Worried about Dameon Pierce. Rex Burkhead had 29 points against the Chargers last season. I mean, I'm playing Dameon Pierce. Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, and Cooper Kupp. Anthony, are you shitting me? Are you kidding me? What do you mean you have to sit one? Who's in the flex? Why can't you flex one of them? I'm not sitting any of them. I don't care what you have to do. Tristan becoming a member for the third straight month. We're going to go Metcalf over Cooks this week, Tristan. Oh, big play down the middle of the field. Saints with no timeouts left, 15 seconds, 14, 13, trying to get to the line to snap it. Chris Olave is hurt. Harrison Smith, he might have taken a nut shot there. Ooh, their legs collided. Ah, shit. Yeah, Olave's feeling that one bad. Tristan, get out of here. Now, timeout. Timeout! So, did they get away? That's a runoff, though, right? But was Harrison Smith down? Because if you don't have any timeouts, left, and you have to stop the game due to an injury, it's like a 10-second runoff, which would have left them with 2 seconds left. Ramondre Stevenson or Josh Jacobs? I'll risk it with Josh Jacobs this week. A little bit of an out route. Nothing there. Yeah, both teams got hurt, though. That's why I was going to say, did they blow the whistle for Harrison Smith? Because by the time I saw Harrison Smith, he was back up as well. Terry Hudak with the $5 donation. Appreciate you. Rick Stark with the Terry Hudak with the $5 dono. Appreciate you. And then Rick Stark with the, get rid of it, Dalton. There's only 5 seconds left. Holy crap. Was he out? I can't see there. Oh, he was out. He didn't get the second foot in. He only got 1 foot. He's out. Pia, welcome to Holden Chubb. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Rick Stark, $2 donation. Appreciate you. Sorry. Y'all are ahead of me. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, they tied it. Big nut sluts. Drake London or Garrett Wilson. Ryan, Drake London's going to have a higher upside. Or excuse me, Drake London's going to have a higher floor. Garrett Wilson is going to have a higher upside. Y'all, stop messing with me in the chat. I haven't seen it. Let's missed it from 61. Okay. A double doink in London. Wow, that was so close. That was so close. Wow. Jeez Louise. Bang, bang, mash, mash. Right. Yeah, let me see the replay here real quick. Oh my gosh. Oh. How did that not go through? The angle that the ball hit the post, I swear to God it would have went through. Oh my God. If it literally had been like an inch to the right, that goes through. Oh, the wave of emotion over all the players. New Orleans thinking that they had it. The sideline thought that they had it. Everyone thought it was in. Oh. Geet, you're welcome. Some would say an inch is a lot. TJ, whatever you have to tell yourself, it's fine. Sandeep, I've got the NFL Plus. I've got the NFL Plus premium subscription. Do you trust Scary Terry this week? I don't know if I trust him, but I would run him out there depending on my other options. Now what you think, Kyle? Dobbins, the Duve, or Schultz is a flex in a full PPR. The Duve is going to have the highest upside for you still out of all these guys. If you're worried about the weather... Oh, wait, hold on. They're showing Philadelphia right now. Whew. It does not look good in Philadelphia. I'm going to be very careful with all those players. Dobbins is going to have your safest floor, I believe, this week. Higbee or Knox, we're going to go Higbee there. Dotson or Bateman. They're both risky, so I'm still going to go with Bateman there. Later, Ray, have a good one. Yeah, Gio, the weather is... I mean, it's raining pretty hard there right now. A.J. Dillon, Mike Williams, Breece Hall for the flex in a full PPR. I'm going to go A.J. Dillon there still. I mean, A.J. Dillon after last week is still... I mean, he's still RB27 right now. Where's this game log? There it is. I mean, I'm still going to go with him this week. I mean, this is where if for some reason A.J. Dillon doesn't do well for another week, then at that point we're going to have to think about moving him back a little bit. But a lot of you have questions about him in the flex, and it's either him or it's going to be, you know, a guy that, yeah, he might have a little bit more upside, but still risky. Geech's Peaches with a $2 donation. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Justin Rogers becoming a new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you. John Mitnovich. Bateman or Ayuk in a half-point PPR. I'm going to go with Ayuk. Play Elijah Moore or drop him and get big Dortch energy. I'm gonna keep Elijah Moore. He was Zach Wilson's guy last year. Let's see if it comes back to that. Appreciate you. Good luck, everyone. Happy Sunday. Forehead kisses. Danielle, have a great rest of the weekend. Y'all, it's 5 weeks away until opening weekend for deer season. I'm starting to get excited. Anna, calm down. Dominic, Herbert, Robinson, or Jamal Williams, and put them in order. It's Robinson, Jamal Williams, and Herbert for me. Thomas, in standard, Patterson or Connor? Well, Cordero Patterson is a true game time decision. I have not seen anything. So I'm going to go with Connor right now. Sean, get that dub, baby. Trey Perez becoming a member for the 4th month. Hey, Kyle, good morning. Appreciate all the content. Headliners are number one. Number one, baby. Now in a full PPR, need help in the flex. London, Miles Sanders, or Brees? Thanks, buddy. London is going to be your best bet. London is going to be your best bet floor-wise. Miles Sanders and Brees Hall are interesting in terms of upside. My second choice would be Brees Hall and then Miles Sanders, but I probably stick it out with London anyway. Cordero Patterson is officially active. Perfect. Perfect. Gerald Everett, still a little bit higher upside than Schultz for me right now. Patrick, the same thing I've told everyone on Jameson Williams. Great player. He's going to be awesome. I'm not interested in him this year. Cordero, Elijah Moore, the Dubes, or Michael Carter. We'll go Cordero Patterson now that we know. Higbee or Hawkinson in a standard league. I'm going to go Hawkinson there. If Hawkinson doesn't get targets this week, then the Lions are broken. Higbee or Pitts. Pitts is going to be a little bit safer. Higbee's going to have a little bit higher upside. Gibson or Penny. I'm going to go with Gibson. Which league is your favorite this year, and what does your starting lineup look like? I'm only in 2 leagues this year. And I probably just lost in my best one. Alvin Kamara was still sleeping when he was ruled out. Prize pick, all regarding fantasy points in a full PPR. Herbert over 20, Fields less than 14, Hawk more than 10, Chubb more than 16. Thoughts? Herbert over 20, Fields less than 14, Hawk more than 10, Chubb more than 16. I don't know if I love the Herbert one. The Herbert one is the only one that concerns me, but the other ones, I like it. Hunt or Pierce at the RB2. Pierce is going to be safer. Full PPR. Do I start Kareem Hunt, Tony Pollard, or Aaron Jones? Pick 2. We're going to go with Aaron Jones and Kareem Hunt. Brees Hall or McLaurin in a standard league? Going to go with Brees Hall. Is Mooney droppable? Very, very close. Zeke or Jacobs in the flex? Also have Dubes. I'm going to go with Zeke. Miles Sanders, Dameon Pierce, Juju, Curtis Samuel, Brandon Cooks, half PPR, start 2. It's going to be Dameon Pierce and Curtis Samuel. Josh Reynolds or Metcalf? That's Metcalf. Easy. London, Gabe Davis, or Pollard? We're going to go with London. Cooks, Palmer, or the Duve in a non-PPR? Let's go with Palmer there. Flex pick in a full PPR. ETN, Craig Reynolds, or Josh Reynolds? Let's go with ETN in that nasty weather there. Hopefully they get going. Brady or Zach Wilson? Going to stick it out with Brady. Josh Reynolds or Judy? We're going to go with Judy. Mike Williams or Patterson at the flex? I'm okay with Patterson there. Javonte Williams or Dylan at the flex? Dylan might have a higher upside. Javonte is a safer floor, though, for you. Gabe Davis or Curtis Samuel? We're going to go with Curtis Samuel. Mike Williams or A.J. Dillon? A.J. Dillon's going to be safer. Mike Williams, higher upside. Cooks, Palmer, or the Duve in a non-PPR? It's going to be the Duve. Warhorse becoming a member for 18 months. Warhorse! Happy Sunday, Kyle. Do you think James Robinson goes off or has a bad day because of the weather? Thanks. I mean, I don't know if he goes off. But I think the weather actually helps him a little bit because they won't be able to pass it as much. I think they rely on him and ETN a lot today. Tiger on the Beat becoming a new member here on YouTube. Welcome into Holden Chubb. We're at 20 new members. Can we get 5 new members in the next 15 minutes? That will give us 25 for the day to hit our new membership goal for the day. Who's going to be an absolute legend and become a member and help us hit 20? London, Gabe Davis, or Pollard? I'm going to go with London there. Sutton or Hollywood Brown in the flex? Hollywood Brown has more upside. Hunt or Juju in the flex? Going to go Hunt. Michael Carter or Pollard? We'll go with Pollard. Bears defense or Colts defense? I will take the Bears defense today. Olave and Jefferson hit. There, you got me 25-1. I'm good. All right. Marwin, glad that Olave and Jefferson helped. We told a lot of people to start Olave last night. Love it. Worked out great. Joshua Palmer or Juju in a full PPR. I will go with Juju here in a full PPR. Ryan Tannehill or Stafford. I'll go with Stafford. Should I drop Goff for Wentz today or start Lawrence? Thank K-Dog. I mean, I would start Wentz over Goff for sure. Lawrence is tricky because of the weather. I probably try to stay away from him. 13Z becoming a new member today. Welcome in, 13Z. 21 new members for today. Now 4 away from our membership goal. Appreciate y'all. Hop on in. Who are the next 4 people that are going to help us hit our goal today and get all that extra exclusive content? Bateman or Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson for me. As far as I know, Herbert's good to go. Luis with the $1 dono. Appreciate you, Luis. Sutton, Scary Terrier, Dotson in the flex. I'll go with Sutton. Bigger question, Bateman or the Dubes in a half PPR? Bateman is going to have a much higher upside. The Dubes will be safer. Yeah, the Philadelphia game is looking nasty right now. I'm going to go Russell Wilson over Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to go Palmer over the Dubes. Jacobs, Wilson Jr., Sanders, A.J. Dillon, pick 3. I'm going to sit Wilson Jr. out of that group. I mean, I'm still going to go with Stafford over Geno Smith. Hawk or Njoku. Hawk is going to be much safer than Njoku. Thomas Martin with the $3 donation. Thomas, appreciate you. Gerard. Pick 1. Cooks, Wilson, or Terry McLaurin. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson there. Daniel, are you crazy if you sit CMC for Dameon Pierce? No, you're not at all. Penny or Ayuk. I'm going to go with Ayuk there for more upside. Hunt or Connor in a full PPR. Hunt's going to have more upside than Connor, but from what we've seen lately, Connor might end up being a safer bet. I'll go Jimmy G over Lawrence this week. Javier becoming a new member of Holden Chubb. Welcome in, Javier, to the exclusive Headliner Nation. 12 minutes to go, and we need 3 new members to hit our goal. Mike, Swag, looking so damn good this morning. Enjoy this wonderful Sunday with the fam. Love you, big dog. Mike, appreciate you. Judy or Damian Harris at the flex in a 12-man PPR. Damian Harris is going to be safer for you, but Judy will definitely have more upside. Elias, I had to choose between Singletary and Ingram. Who would have been the choice between the game? I mean, when I heard, I knew that they elevated Murray, so I probably would have gone with Singletary, but I mean, hindsight's 20/20. I can't answer that question for you that well. Kalafa Kingston with the $2. Kalafa, appreciate you, baby, with the $2 dono. Pierce or wide receiver Reynolds in the flex. That's Pierce for me. Jeff Wilson or Dameon Pierce. Still going to go with Dameon Pierce there. Eric Munoz Jr., welcome to Holden Chubb. Only 2 new members needed to hit our membership goal for the day. Should I play Everett over Goddard? I'm not worried about Goddard. Warhorse is chanting, join, 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 join. And I'm stuck streaming. Who would you start? Tannehill, Wentz, Goff, or Wilson? I'll go with Wentz out of all of them. Stevenson, Pitts, or Robinson in the flex in a full PPR. What Robinson is that? Probably going to lean towards Ramondre Stevenson, but Pitts is going to be a little bit safer. Ramondre Stevenson has a higher upside. Down big. Need a flex and a wide receiver too. Ayuk, Dillon, Burks, and Hollins. It's going to be Dillon and Ayuk for me. For the best fantasy info, yes. Matthew, it is. Well, I mean, anybody can watch it, but only members can chat. Because we want people to be aware that they can get a membership and have this be an opportunity. Stafford or Rodgers? I go Stafford this week. Kirk, Sutton, or Dameon Pierce in the flex. Sutton's going to have a little bit higher upside than Dameon Pierce, but Dameon Pierce will be Stafford. Muhammad becoming a member. We are now one new member away from hitting our 25 goal today and 9 minutes left. We just need 1 in 9 minutes, chat. Can we do it? Yes, we can. We haven't brought that out since last year. Gabe Davis or Bateman? Eric, I still probably go with Bateman there. Lawrence or Rodgers? I'll go to Rodgers. That game looks gross, man. Zeke, Ramondre, London, or the Doobs? If we can only pick one, it's going to be Zeke for me. London with a little bit more upside, though. Hunt or Herbert? I'll go with Herbert. Aaron Jones or James Robinson? Going with James Robinson. I hit with Olave, Jefferson, and Tyreek. Should I take a risk with Breece Hall upside or go safe with Jacobs because of his usage? I mean, Jacobs is going to be much safer, and if you already have Olave, Jefferson, and Tyreek, you can factor in some of that and go with Jacobs and be fine probably. Brandon, Lawrence, or Rodgers? Holy crap, didn't I already tell you Rodgers? I thought I answered that question already. Mike Williams or Bateman? Mike Williams, Warhorse. One more member. One more member. One more member. Drake London over Sutton for me. Gabe Davis or the Doobs? The Doobs is going to be safer. Gabe Davis will have a higher upside. Garrett Wilson or Connor in a full PPR? Garrett Wilson's going to have a much higher upside. Brandon, I've answered your question twice now. Calm down. All right. Okay, listen. Brandon, I had to put you in timeout. We had to time you out, Brandon, because I answered your question twice and you were spamming like a crazy man, okay? Take this time and relax. Rich Diaz and Mason. Rich Diaz joining Holden Chubb. Mason joining Full Chubb. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation. We now have hit 26 new members. Appreciate you all hopping in. David, welcome to Holden Chubb as well. 27 new members today. Appreciate you all for joining up. Trust me, lots of great exclusive content. If you're becoming a new member, behind the scenes things that nobody else gets. Make sure that you are checking that out. Exclusive flex rankings, kicker rankings, defensive rankings. You get film review throughout the week as well. 7 minutes away from kickoff. Tom Voss becoming a new member. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you helping us hit our new goal. Can we get 30? We're at 28 now. Can we get to 30? David, what's going on? Welcome in. New members, check out Kyle's film breakdown. Shit is top tier. Nick, I agree with you. Yep, there's a pinned comment at the top. For those of you that are new members, make sure you connect to Discord. Connect to Discord so you can get in there with us. Trust me. Those being in Discord, I guarantee you're more likely to stick around longer and get even better perks. Is Henderson Jr. and Brown and Trade Burks tradable? I don't understand what you mean. Are they tradable? Sure, they're tradable. Can you get someone to trade for them? I don't know. That would be a question for your league mates. Colin Duggan joining Holden Chubb. We've got 6 minutes. Colin becomes the 29th new member today. Can we get to 30 now? Stafford or Mariota? I'm going with Mariota. I'm going to go with Mariota this week. I've got a feeling. Craig Reynolds or Jeff Wilson? I'm going to go with Jeff Wilson. Higbee or Schultz? I'm going to go with Higbee. London, Samuel, or Kirk in the rain? Thanks, Kyle. It's Curtis Samuel for me. Pollard or Dillon in a full PPR? I probably still go with Dillon there, but Pollard might have a little bit higher upside. Are you starting Devontae Smith over Juju? I'm going to be safe with Juju and start him because the weather looks like garbage there. Jay, any bad weather games? Absolutely. The worst of them appears to be in Philadelphia. Jackson at Philadelphia appears to be the worst of them. And then Buffalo at Baltimore, it actually didn't look too bad at Baltimore. So that looks a little bit better now. But it still is expected to get rain throughout the day. Cody, Higbee over Schultz. Wilson over Goff for me, yes. Kittle or Freiermuth, Kittle. Damian Harris or Jeff Wilson, Damian Harris. JD Stewart becoming a member for the 10th month. Appreciate you, JD. Ayuk or Juju. Thanks, Kyle. Ayuk is going to have higher upside for me. Juju is going to be safer, especially if it's a full PPR league. Did I mess up starting Conklin over Hurst? No, not really. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, it could be a mistake, but it wasn't at the time. Noah Brown or McKenzie for the flex? I'm going to go with Noah Brown. Start Brady over Hurts? No, Oscar. The rain only helped Hurts because he'll just run. Josh Reynolds or Richie James? Tom, I would go Josh Reynolds if you want more upside. If you want to be safe, then it's going to be Richie James. But I'm going to go Josh Reynolds there. 4 minutes to go, and we need one more member to hit 30. Who can do it? Who can help us be an absolute legend and get us over the top? Mike Williams, A.J. Dillon, or Bateman in a half PPR? Mike Williams. Josh Reynolds, I just got that one. Deontay or Curtis Samuel? It's Curtis Samuel. Hurts or Mahomes? It's going to be Hurts. Should I sub Jamal Williams for CMC? CMC is going to be a true game time decision. If you don't have anyone to help you get there, then yes, go that route. Anna gifted a membership. Congratulations to Nisar Ahmed for getting, my voice cut out there, Nisar Ahmed for becoming the 30th new member today. Anna, appreciate the gifted membership. We're now at 30. Make sure you connect to Discord. Mariota or Russell Wilson? Mariota's probably a little bit of a higher upside. Pitts or Bateman? It's going to be Pitts for me. You guys are already legends in fantasy football. Terry, you're a legend. Chuba Hubbard or Henderson if CMC sits. If CMC is out, I probably start with Hubbard and see what happens, especially if it's like a PPR league. Derrick Henry over Javonte Williams. Absolutely. Josh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Geno Smith over Matt Ryan. Aaron Jones, Patterson, or A.J. Brown with the bad weather. Still going to go A.J. Brown. In terms of upside there. Drop Muth for Njoku. I'm okay with that in a full PPR. Muth is very touchdown dependent right now. Good luck today. Absolutely. Good luck. 2 minutes until games start. 30 new members today. Appreciate you all. Thoughts on Robinson Jr. from Washington? Let's stash him and see what happens. Should I trade Connor for Sutton? I have Mixon, Pierce, and Jacobs, Diggs, Higgins. The Duvmore. That is a pretty even deal. I'm good with that. I am good with that considering the running backs you would still have. Why does my neighbor always wait until noon on Sundays to cut the grass? Geaches, do you need me? Hey, hold up your phone to the window. Hold your phone up to the window real quick so they can see this. Hey, Geach's neighbor. Suck it. Suck it, Geach's neighbor. Suck it. Stop mowing your yard. I gotcha. Let them see that so they know. DK Metcalf. You as well. Good luck, everyone. Yes. Oh, suck it, neighbor. The neighbor got to suck it. They don't even know what hit them. They don't even know what hit them. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 12:59. Thanks to everybody for hopping in with me today and being a part of the stream. An absolutely legendary day. 30 new members joining today. If you're watching right now and you haven't become a member yet, I would highly encourage you to do so. Tons of extra perks that you get if you did become a member today, or if you're in the stream and you're a member and you haven't done so yet, make sure you connect your Discord to YouTube so you can get into our Discord. Geaches Peaches with the $2 donation. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. So you can get in our Discord and be a part of all of the cool stuff going on over there. Appreciate everybody. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Have a great Sunday. And I will catch you all on the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners. Peace out, everybody.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.